Hello guys, welcome back to STEM Trainers. Now today we are going to see sequence and series topic. And first we are going to see in this video arithmetic sequence, and in the next video we are going to see geometric sequence. Okay, so what is an arithmetic sequence? A sequence of numbers such that the difference between the consecutive terms is constant. So for example, if we have a sequence like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and so on. Now we can see that the difference between the consecutive terms is same, that is 2. 5 minus 3 is 2, 7 minus 5 is 2, 9 minus 7 is 2. So this sequence is nothing but arithmetic sequence, or we can say arithmetic progression. Or you can say linear sequence also. Okay, so now let's take one more example. Let's take this example -1, -3, -5, -7, -9 like this. So in this, the difference between the two consecutive terms is -2. Okay, so the first term of the sequence, as it's a first term, we will say this is known as first term. As simple as that. Now, the difference between consecutive terms, that is constant, is known as common difference. So common difference. So common difference is nothing but, let's denote this by D, and let's denote the first term by A. So this common difference is nothing but difference between consecutive terms, that is T3 minus T1, or you can say T2 minus T1. So T2 minus T1 or T5 minus T4, you can write T3 minus T2 like this. So that is the common difference between the two consecutive terms. Okay, so a general arithmetic sequence is like this. If first term is A and common difference is D, then obviously second term is A plus D, because the difference should be D. And the next term will be A plus 2D. And fourth term is A plus 3D like this. So this is known as a general arithmetic sequence. So basically all arithmetic sequence can be represented like this. Okay, so one thing that is being asked a lot is, what is the nth term of this sequence? Now, as you can notice here, in every term we have A. So obviously Tn, that is nth term, will also have A. And now you can see in second term, this is the second term contains 1D. Third term contains 2D. And fourth term contains 3D. So as you can notice that if we have fourth term, the number of D's in that is 1 less than the term. So Tn will be nothing but A plus 1 less than the number n. So 1 less than n means n minus 1 times D. So this is my nth term of the arithmetic sequence. So this is what we have to remember. Okay, now next thing. Next thing is we need to know what is sum of first n terms of arithmetic sequence. That is what we call as arithmetic series. So Sn, that is sum of first n terms, is given by n by 2 in brackets 2a plus n minus 1 times d. Or same formula we can write as n by 2 in brackets a plus l. Now what is this l? L means the last term of the sequence. And a is obviously the first term. And what is n? N is number of terms. Okay, so there are two formulas for finding sum of n terms. So we can use either, it depends on question. So we will see when we will try some questions. Okay, so that's all you need to know. Okay, so let's try some questions on this. First question is, the first three terms of an arithmetic series are p, 5p minus 8, 3p plus 8 respectively. Then find value of p and also find the 40th term. Okay, so first thing that we need to do is, as this is my first term, this is my second term of arithmetic series, and this is my third term. Now we know in an arithmetic series, the difference between consecutive terms is always same. So I can say T3 minus T2 will be equal to T2 minus T1 is nothing but basically D, that is our common difference. So using this, so what I am getting, T3 is 3p plus 8 minus T2. T2 is 5p minus 8 equals T2, that is 5p minus 8 minus T1, that is p. So this should be equal to this if this is an arithmetic series. So let's simplify this. I am getting as minus 2p plus 16 equals to 4p minus 8. So let's take p terms on one side and constant terms on other side. So I'm getting 24 equals 6p. So from this, I'm getting my p value as 4. Okay, so that's our A part. So what is p value? P is 4. Second part they are asking for is find the value of the 40th term. Okay, now one thing you can notice is this is my general arithmetic sequence or arithmetic progression. You can see that every term consists of combination of A and D. So if we have A and D value, we can find each and every term of the arithmetic progression. So all you need to find is in arithmetic progression questions is A and D value. If you have A and D, you can find any term. So let's try finding the 40th term now. So how we will find 40th term is, first we will find A and D. Now A is nothing but, that is my first term is nothing but P. So it means my first term is nothing but 4. What is my second term? If P is 4, so I will get 5 times 4 minus 8, that is 12. So my second term is 12. What is my third term? 3 times 4 plus 8, that is 20. 20 is my third term, and so on. Now we can see this, the difference between consecutive terms is nothing but 8. So my common difference D, that is 8. So basically my A is nothing but 4 and my D is coming out to be 8. Now I have A and D, so I can easily find the 40th term. So Tn is nothing but A plus n minus 1 times D. So it implies my 40th term, that is T40, will be equal to A, that is 4, n, that is 40, and D, that is 8. So let's simplify this. So what is this? This will come out to be 316. So that is my answer. This is my 40th term. So just remember this. If you need any term in the arithmetic sequence, so all you need to find is A and D value. Okay, let's try one more question on this. Okay, now this is a very important question because it contains lots and lots of concepts, and I am sure you will learn something new in this. Okay, so let's see. So question says a sequence S has terms u1, u2, u3 dot dot defined by un is equal to 3n plus 2. Okay, and n is greater than equal to 1. Okay, so write down the values of u1, u2, u3. Okay, so let's first do that. So we need to find values of u1, u2, u3. Now un is given, so if you substitute n as 1, we get u1 is equal to 3 times 1 plus 2, that is 5. Okay, that's easy. u2 will be equal to 3 times 2 plus 2, that is equal to 8. u3, that is 3 times 3 plus 2, that is 11. Okay, that's our A part. That's rather easy. Okay, now B part. State what type of sequence S is. Now, to find what type of sequence, there are lots and lots of ways. So first way is we can see the terms 5, 8, 11. So you can say the difference between these two terms is 3. Difference between these two terms is 3. And if you find the next term, the difference between these two terms again will be 3. So as we can say, my difference between consecutive terms is constant or same. The sequence S is nothing but arithmetic progression. That's one way. Second thing. Now, arithmetic progression is sometimes also known as linear sequence. So as you can see, the nth term of the sequence is a linear combination of n. So we can say it is a arithmetic sequence. That is also one of the explanation we can say. Now, one more thing we can say. Now, this is very important. I think you should know this. Okay, if my un minus un minus 1, that is nth term minus n minus 1th term, if that comes out to be constant, then it means the difference between all the consecutive terms in the sequence will be constant, because we are finding general terms and then finding the difference. If that is constant, it means for every consecutive terms in the sequence it will be constant. So you can use this also. This is method 3 you can use. So let me just show you this also. So un is 3n plus 2. Now what is un minus 1? So basically, instead of n, you can write n minus 1. That will give us un minus 1. So let's find this difference. So 3n plus 2 minus 3n, and it will be plus 3 minus 2. So we can cancel this 3n, we can cancel this 2. Now it is coming out to be 3. So we can say difference between two consecutive terms is constant, that is 3. Hence, this is an arithmetic progression. That's also one way of saying this. Okay, now the next thing, C part. Now C part is very important. Okay, in C part, what they are asking is find summation of, that is sigma or summation of un from n equal to 101 to 200. So basically, what are they asking is you have to find sum of the terms mu 101 plus u 102 plus 103rd term till you have to go on till 200th term. So basically, you have to find the sum of the terms from 101 to 200. So that is what they are asking. Now this is very important and very good question, because you will learn a lot of concepts in this now. Okay, so first method. So I have lot of methods to solve this. So let me discuss all of them so that you can learn something new here. Okay, first method. First method is, first I can see how many terms are there. Now from 101 to 200, obviously I have 100 terms, right? Now, if I can find the value of the first term and the value of the last term, then I can easily use this n by 2 a plus l, and that will give me the sum. That's method 1. That's one logic. Okay, so let's first find 101st term. So 101st term will be equal to nothing but a plus 101 minus 1 times D, right? So what is our D here? Now this is the difference that we found as 3. So that is our D. What is our A here? A means the first term. First term is nothing but 5. That is U1. Okay, so let's substitute the values. So I will get as, this is A is nothing but 5. So 5 plus 100 times D, that is 3. So this is coming out to be 305. So this is my 101st term. Similarly, I can find my 200th term. So let's quickly find this now. That is A plus n minus 1, that is 199 times D. D is 3. So this will come out to be 3602. 602. That is my 200th term. So I have the first term of the sum, I have the last term, so I can easily find the sum. So sum of, or summation of un from 101 to 200 will be equal to n by 2 into first term plus last term. So that is my answer. Let's calculate this. So this will come out to be 45,350. So that is my answer. Okay. Now, next thing. This is one method in which we are finding first term and then last term, and then we are using the formula. Now, what else can we do? Now, we can solve this question like this also, that if we just find the first term and then we just apply the formula, that is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So that will also work in this case. So we can use that also. So sum is also equal to n by 2 into 2 times a. A is the first term of the sum, that is 305, plus n minus 1, that is 99, into d, that is 3. This will also give me 45,350. So we can use this also. Now we can use one more method for this. Now this is important. This is new. I think some of the students might learn something new here. Okay, let's see the third method now. Now see, we need to find sum from 101st to 200 term, right? So I can write that sum as, or try to understand this. I can write that first term plus second term plus third term up to 200 term minus first term plus second term plus third term up to 100 term. I think everyone can understand this. If we find the sum of first 200 terms and then subtract the first 100 terms, so that will give me sum of terms from 101 to 200. So why I am doing this is because in this I won't have to find 101st term to find the sum. So basically my answer will be sum of 200 terms minus sum of 100 terms. That is my answer. So what is my answer? Directly I can write n by 2 into 2 times a. What is my a value here? I think it was 5. So 2a plus n minus 1 into d. D is 3. Minus n by 2 into 2 times a plus n minus 1 into d. So what is my sum here now? This is coming out to be 60,700 minus 15,350. So my sum is coming out to be 45,350, which you can see is same as the other two answers. This one, and this one. So we can use this also. So that is good to know. All the methods we can use to find the sum. Okay, so let's try one more question. So my third question is, the first term of an arithmetic series is A and common difference is D. Okay. The 18th term of the series is 25 and 21st term is 32.5. Find A and D. Okay. So 18th term is 25. So it means 18th term is 25. What is 18th term of arithmetic progression? That is A plus 17D is nothing but given as 25. Okay. 21st term. 21st term is given as 32.5. So 21st term means A plus 20D is nothing but 32.5. So now we have two equations. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. So we can use these two equations to find A and D. So let's write value of A from first equation, that is 25 minus 17D, and let's substitute in the second equation. So I will get 25 minus 17D plus 20D is equal to 32.5. So what are we getting here? So we are getting here D is equal to, this is 3, this is 7.5, that is 2.5. So D is coming out to be 2.5. If D is 2.5, let's substitute D in first equation. You can substitute in second also to find A. So A is nothing but 25 minus 17 times 2.5. So A is coming out to be minus 17.5. So now I have A value, now I have D value. Okay, so that is what they are asking in A part. Now let's try the B part. In B part, they are asking, the sum of first n terms of the series is 2750. Find n. Okay, so now they have given that sum of first n terms is 2750. So we have to find n. So let's use the formula. What is Sn? Sn is nothing but n over 2 into 2 times A. A is minus 17.5 plus n minus 1. We don't know n. Okay, so n minus 1 times D. D is 2.5 equals 2750. Now let's simplify this. So let's multiply everything by 4. Now why 4 is because it is 0.2, 0.5 and 0.5, so that it will be removed. Okay, so let's simplify this. So this will be, let's first take this 2 to right hand side. So you will get 2 times 2750 equal to minus 35, n is outside, plus 2.5n. Let's write 5 by 2, it's better. Okay, so plus 5 over 2n minus 5 over 2. Okay, now let's again multiply by 2. So you will get 4 times 2750 equals n into, so this will be 5n, and this will be 70 plus 5, that is 75. Okay, so we are getting something like this. So now 5n square minus 75n minus 4 times 2750 equals 0. Now let's try to make factors of this. You can divide everything by 5. So you will get n square minus 15n minus 4 times 550 equal to 0. So what will be the factors? As you can see, this is 40, 55. So n minus 55 into n plus 40 equals 0. So from this I am getting n as 55. And obviously minus 40 is rejected because n cannot be negative. So my answer is n is equal to 55. Now in case you are wondering how I made this factors very quickly is because I just figured out this is 4, this is 55, this is 0, right? So this can be written as 40 into 55 also. And I know 55 minus 40 is 15. So that's how I made factors so fast. Okay. So that is my answer, n is 55. So that's it. Thanks for watching.